action again in Wolverhampton. Special atmosphere here for this tournament, and great to be here once more. Daryl Fitton and Tricia Wright. There she is, Tricia Wright, 51 years old, the Wright stuff. PDC Women's World Championship runner-up, and lost 5-0 to Raymond van Barneveld in her opening match of the tournament. And she's up against Big Daryl, 48 years old. And in his opening match, he went down by 5-4 against Colin Lloyd, but it was a cracking match. The Dazzler, ranked 19th by the BDO, quarter-finalist in 2008. If you might remember, he lost to Gary Anderson there, but he's been in decent form this season, Alan.
Well, he certainly has, and going back to that game against Colin Lloyd, he looked down and out and hit 330 in 6 darts to keep him in the game. 180, 150 out. Went down to that last leg, but Colin Lloyd got over the line, but showed true class.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Needs to
first leg, it's
start hitting the big red bit, the lipstick, as they say.
So Daryl with the darts, got a tournament average of just over 90 from that opening match against Colin Lloyd. And Tricia Wright, well, she did struggle in her opening game, and certainly if it goes out according to form so far, it could turn out to be an easy evening for Daryl Fitton, but you never know. Tricia Wright, we know, is capable of very much better than the 65 average she produced against Barney.
Yeah, and we did say that this 45 group could go down to leg difference. Van Barneveld, as you said, John, beat Tricia Wright 5-0. He'll be playing Colin Lloyd later on tonight. So the group will be a bit more at ease to the eye. Fitting straight into the trouble. Has to do a professional job tonight.
Daryl Fitton, 15. Twice semi-finalist in the Lakeside World Championship. In his only world televised final, he lost in the 2007 World Masters to Robert Thornton. But he's getting used to this televised stage now.
He should be, yeah. Robert Thornton played last night, as we know. 2 wins out of 2 in good form. So Daryl Fitton win here will put him 45. Amongst the leaders in the group, because obviously Barneveld and Lloyd are playing tonight. Only one can win, so should go down to the wire. Well, staying upstairs. Well, second 140 in the leg. He's got to be ruthless. He's got to try and win 5-0. He's got to have that in his mind.
62.
Well, they've got options here. 25 for double top.
65.
It should be 25 for double top. Well, he's hit the ball, so down for single 7. Well, double 6 to the right. It's gone the other way. He's got plenty of time.
To put it mildly, Tricia Wright way back on 334, and she's really not settled into this match so far, Alan. A little bit nervous, jittery, and not a great rhythm to 45. Her throwing so far.
That requires 12.
We did say that last night, that she's, well, this is her 3rd appearance now. That's the first leg to Fitton. Tricia Wright's 3rd appearance now after Blackpool in the first round. She's got to now start producing the goods. It's okay saying that she's a good player, but once you're up there, you've got to produce.
100.
Lost to Stacey Bromberg in the final of the Women's World Championship.
Yeah, there was Stacey there in view. She played well, taking 3 legs so far, lost 5-2 and 5-1.
140.
And Trish get on the board. Yet to get a leg.
Well, she needs to hit another 100 plus. Could do with another one. There you go, that'll make her feel a little bit better, won't it?
Certainly all good leg here now. First leg to get into it. And I'm sure Phil would like a pair of those. Played well, but just couldn't hit the double. But got through quite easy in the end. First 180 to Fitton.
Yeah, I'm told of the spectacled Phil Taylor up in action later on tonight.
Against a certain Mr. Hankey. That should be a nice warmer for the evening.
Yeah, it'll be quite an atmosphere up there.
Playing for the pride of Stoke.
55.
Well, just a little bit of a glimmer of an opportunity here for Tricia Wright. If she can hits a big number. That's a poor opening dart, and you can see a little grimace of disgust as she pulled that one wide of the mark
23.
and sprang it around, and it gives Fitton the chance to check out.
Well, that's what it does. I mean, she's not going to have a shot at the big finish here. Well, he finished the first leg on double six.
140.
Left it again in the second.
Missed by a distance, but he'll get another opportunity, of course, because Wright, with that poor last visit, back on 195. Well, that's handy.
125. That requires
Well, that's better, but will it be too late? That's the thing. She didn't leave the double. Well, he's put the pressure. The pressure is certainly on Darryl now. Has to hit double three. Not the best double on the board.
Well, opportunity beckons now for a first leg in this year's tournament for Tricia Wright. 20 tops would give her the leg. Here's the opportunity. And taken. Well done.
Second leg. Tricia Wright.
Yeah, good
The
finish
leg is
there.
started through first.
Looked like
Came on.
all on Sunday she'd blocked the bed. The second dart in the 20 was quite high. So straight in there. So back to parity, one leg apiece.
Roman van
96.
Barneveld with that 5-0 victory over Tricia Wright yesterday. He's going to be smiling a little bit to himself somewhere, maybe, at seeing her take that leg off Darryl Fitton.
Well, as we've seen in the tournament
42.
so far, the crowd's certainly very partisan towards the ladies. I'm sure, if you remember the Anastasia and Wayne Mardell, it went to the last leg, all the crowd was on her side.
100.
Needs to build on that success. Not like that.
30.
Well, not missing by a great deal, but 30, clearly not what she wanted.
That's right, she's at 2 ton pluses, a 140, a great 70 finish, but it's down to the consistency,
80.
John, isn't it? Down to the consistent scoring.
Well, that was a bit unlucky for Big Darryl. Second one off the wire, third one just the wrong side. Walks away with 80 when it could easily have been 180.
Thickness of the wire.
100.
So of course it is.
So Fitton moving towards the position where he's going to be able to check out for a 2-1 lead.
105.
Decent last dart, went for the bullseye, but 120. And Wright a long way back.
So plenty of room there, but just a little bit to the left.
85.
So Shanghai then for Darryl Fitton would see him 2-1 ahead. Not now.
Well, good second dart really. Takes the pressure off.
67.
Well, saying taking the pressure off, hits a big 2 going for the big 15. So maybe he's feeling it more than he looks.
But on 244, well, he's going to have plenty of time, isn't he? So
85.
here comes Fitton,
That'll
53
require
for the 2-1
53.
lead.
Well, that last dart from Tricia leaves her with a bogey. So 13 tops for Fitton. 2 darts. Top of the shop.
Well,
that last dart from Trish Wright when she hit single 5 left her with a bogey. So all she can do is set up as best as she can,
30.
and that's not the
That'll
best.
require
And here
40.
comes Darryl Fitton then to try and take a 2-1 advantage. 2 more darts. Tops required, getting nearer. Oh dear, 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 dear.
Tricia requires 129.
Concentration gone, but she has to come down for 19 for the shot, for the sequence. So now it's treble 20 and the bull. Now, long way off this time. She'll have to come down for the 19s or the 25.
49. That'll
Fitton's
require
concentration
35.
not quite where he'd want it at the moment. Double 16 now for 2-1. Oh, mutters to himself to try and get the concentration there, but it's not there.
He's feeling the pressure, isn't he? Well, she took 70 out in the previous leg. Can she do 10 better? Double 10 for a lead.
60.
Well, that is a little bit unlucky.
32.
Now Daryl Fitton needs to take this one or the nerves really will start to jangle. Double 16.
Well, I'm sure when he saw that treble 20 go in, the nerves are going anyway.
Game
There
shot
we
for
go.
third leg.
2-1.
Daryl Fitton.
And you can almost see visibly the
Game
sigh
on.
of relief and a little smile from Tricia. She knew she had a real opportunity there and couldn't quite close it out.
So Daryl mopping his brow. I'm sure the relief was there when it went into the
43.
double. Not to panic yet, but didn't want to go behind at this stage. I thought a lot of darts on the double, 2 out of 15. It's only 13%.
55.
Now the big madness fan is not finding what he wants at the moment. Averaging just 77, Daryl Fitton, as opposed to 63 from Tricia Wright.
60.
And he came into the match with a 90 after that wonderful game against Colin Lloyd. Their averages certainly not up to the standard of the players. But,
137.
happens sometimes when you miss the doubles. That's when the averages go down.
Well, they feed off each other, don't they? If this standard steps up from one side, there's 2 in.
140.
That's a good 140, only her second of the match and her third of the tournament.
That's certainly better. He'll have to come down. 19 to leave 170. The treble's even better.
177.
Great last start, Alan.
Yeah, well, good reply there from Fitton. Right, starting to play a little bit better. A dodgy first leg. Could have been 2-1 ahead. 2 now's a double 10.
80. Daryl
So
requires
132, the checkout required for Fitton.
Doesn't need to go for the ball with Wright on 178. So
He likes this double 6, doesn't he?
Twice he's left it, hasn't he? First and second leg.
Game shot on the
And
fourth
again.
leg. Daryl Fitton.
So there we are, Daryl Fitton taking the early advantage. Few little bit of jitters, a little bit of nerves, but he leads at the break. 3 legs to 1. Welcome back to Wolverhampton, where Daryl Fitton, in the opening match of the evening, leads Tricia Wright by 3 legs to 1. First to 5 is the winner, and so far, as they just warm up for the second session of this match, it's been fairly comfortable for Daryl Fitton. He sensed a few nerves,
Thank you,
as
ladies
much
and
as he's
gentlemen.
saying to
Fifth
himself, well, I
leg.
really
It's
should be
Daryl
winning
Fitton
this at a
first.
canter.
Game on.
And Tricia Wright took the second leg, but apart from that, it's been pretty much one-way traffic. Fitton with an average of just over 86. Wright's average back on 65, just under
83.
66. And he looks as though he's coasting through to victory.
Yeah, the only time he has been under pressure is when he's put himself under pressure by missing the doubles. So he could have put in his head, if he doesn't miss the doubles, he won't be under pressure. Only that third leg when Trish Wright had 2 darts at double 10. But a good start there from Trish.
Yep, that was a good shot. She needs more of that.
100.
And if she can get another ton plus here, then she'd be in a handy position.
She's certainly starting to enjoy this. She's certainly starting to enjoy this fantastic 180. Clean the lipstick for the lady with the lovely smile. 140, 180.
And that's her first 180 of the tournament. No wonder
60.
she looks happy about it. And Daryl Fitton just under a little bit of pressure on his own darts here.
Just none of the silly mistakes she's done in the game. Well,
100.
81 after 9, John.
Looks good. And a great opportunity to strike back, narrow the gap, and make Daryl Fitton's position just a little bit uncomfortable.
60.
The break's
Tricia
done her good.
requires
She's dapped her makeup
81.
on and put on a lippy.
Treble 14 would leave her double 16. Now 20 leaves her tops.
41.
And she'll get another visit.
No, that's okay. Well, she finished on tops in the second leg when she won. Well, she took 70 out. She's on 40 now. She's off 3 clear darts at the double.
She requires 40.
So here we go. 3 at tops for Trish.
4-3-2. Only one needed. Lovely. 13 dart checkouts.
6 legged.
Very nice.
First. Game on.
Well, I said earlier, it's the 3rd appearance now on the big stage. Once at Blackpool. First round here, this is the second. She's got to start producing. And that's exactly what she's doing, John.
Oh, fair play to her. Just as we were saying, Daryl Fitton appears to be having a comfortable stroll through to victory. She's rammed those words straight back down her throat and won down our throat rather, and won a really good leg there.
60.
Well, that's a real good leg, a very good leg. 13 darts, a 180. First dart at the double, bang straight in, gives you the confidence.
81.
Well, recovered there nicely with the treble. She's feeling a lot more relaxed. Daryl, you can just see a little bit of pressure there, but he's... Well, we saw this the other night against Colin Lloyd. And hit the 180, 150 out.
That's good, but he's just sweating up a little bit in the paddock, isn't he? He looks a bit nervous.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's certainly feeling it and thinking about it. Knows he probably should have been 4-1 ahead.
60.
3-2, when there's only one in it.
Well, big score here would make him feel better. Effectively would take the darts. Needs a treble here.
100.
And manages to just thread his way through the dazzler.
I'm going to go for the bullseye with the left. Well, she's hit 2 trebles anyway, so she'll stay there. And there's a second one. Second 180 for Tricia Wright after the break. First in the 5th leg, 13 dart leg, and a 180 in the 6th. Restoring first. Pressure for Fitton.
Absolutely, and now Wright will come back
93.
requiring 95 for the checkout
95.
to put it level. 95 is what she needs. Oh, she's gone treble 15.
Oh, she's gone for 10 tops here. She's gone for... Oh, she's missed a 10. Well, the way she was playing, I'd have loved to have gone for the bull there, John. She should have hit it. The whole crowd would have given rapturous applause.
That would have been the, well, perhaps the normal way to have gone for it. But she's going to get another go. Double 16 to square it up.
Well, she pretty clear that's a double top. And the previous leg hit it first dart. Now, keep your head, Trish. On the wire. Anywhere around her there, and that's a cracking second dart. Well, from 3-1 down, we all thought it could have been over. Daryl, a slight smile. 3-3. We're playing best of 3. Loads of pressure.
Yeah, he's smiling to himself, looking nervous, looking a little bit embarrassed, a little bit of a gleam of sweat on his face, and he's feeling the pressure up there, unquestionably.
But you have to say, in the first half, he put it on himself.
60.
In the second half, Trisha's deserved the 2 legs.
Just got to play his game, hasn't he?
That's right.
Take the thought of his opponents out of his head, play his game.
Well, she's up to her average from 65
125
to 77. So that's a big, big swing. And every time she hits that treble, the pressure increases, and this is a big, big leg for Daryl Fitton.
96.
Well, if he doesn't win this leg, you sense a real upset is in the air.
Well, it's the momentum, isn't it? She's feeling confident now. She knows that she's made a really, really good effort here in the second half. And she's playing well, and she's hitting the double, and 2 180s.
Looking at the big sigh from Daryl Fitton, he's thinking, come on, arm, just steady up. Come on, heart, just slow down a little. Let's just...
60.
And it's not there, is it? It is not there. Great opportunity, this, for Tricia Wright now.
Yeah, just not quite hitting the treble as much as he normally does, but Trish is certainly hitting them. Pressure increases every time that tungsten point hits the lipstick tip.
She's found a rhythm. She's found a groove. 155. It can be done.
Yeah. Treble 20, treble 19, and double 19. Hope she doesn't go for the treble 15 this time. But even if she doesn't hit the finish, leave herself a good option. So she's got 2 more darts. Well, that's a bad dart there.
29.
Well, how much might that be a throw and a visit that she regrets as this match unfolds now? What can Fitton do? Needs trebles. Needs a treble.
Certainly does.
41.
And
Well,
it hasn't
well,
let her
well.
finish. So
6 darts.
Absolutely.
$117 remains. Coming up for the 20s.
86.
Right. She's left tops again, and 3 clear darts added again. That's crucial.
Oh, Fitton, his head looks as though it's
41.
gone here.
Trisha
Wright,
requires 40.
double 20. Trisha Wright, this one to go 4-3 ahead. 2 more. Oh, agonising, double 19. Pressure dart.
21.
No.
Della requires
Well, it's unlucky that.
118.
I think she'd have rather missed the double top with all 3 than hit double 1 and singled the 19. Smiling there. Well, we said after the first leg, the other players in the group will have the smile on the face. I'm sure they're gripped. He said the treble, which he does. Down for double 19. Right, just missed it. Can Darryl hit it? He certainly
He
can.
shot the
Well,
7th leg.
fantastic finish by
Darryl
Fitton. You
Fitton.
could feel the pressure and the relief.
He's teaching to throw first.
That's a hammer blow to Trisha Wright, isn't it? She had a huge opportunity there to go 4-3 up, and you can see exactly the sense of relief which comes over Darryl Fitton. He smiles as well he might.
Well, she had 9 darts on
85.
1, 6-5, so a big chance there. Would have been 3 legs on the trot, and the pressure would have been well and truly on Darryl.
Sense that Trisha Wright is really enjoying this match now.
140.
All the tension of the opening of the game has now melted away.
Well, she's just not got to let the momentum stop.
100.
Good last out there. She's keeping going.
That's good.
Just that missed double has been the Achilles heel in the last 3 legs.
30.
She had opportunities in another leg as well.
That was in 3rd leg. She had 2 at
Yep.
double 10 from an 80 finish.
Got to hold on to this one, of course, with the
43.
darts. And that's not great. Now Fitton, big score, can put Trisha Wright under a lot of pressure. Good first start.
Oh, he's coming downstairs for the cover shot.
And a terrific
he's certainly
second
hit it.
start dart.
Wow. Needs it, doesn't he? Oh, fantastic.
superb.
174.
Superb, Alan.
Well,
He needed it, though.
just when he thought it was safe. We need a bigger boat.
59.
So 157 for the match. You can see how it can be done. Treble 20, treble 19 tops. There's the first one. Treble 19 now. He's got it. Tops for the match. Oh, what a finish! What a finish for Darryl Fitton. Trisha Wright had a moment, but a superb check out by Darryl Fitton sees him through. It was close, but he wins it by 5 legs to 3.